If you want to see the Nirvana Buddha, you cultivate the way and achieve the way. Awaken to your own mind. Your own mind is an unborn, undying Nirvana Buddha, right here. You can call him Tathagata Abundant Treasures, or call him by your names, no problem. So the Buddha you want to see is here, right there, in each of you. So what we're now seeing as Tathagata Abundant Treasures is seeing a Buddha statue. They manifested an image for us to see. If you don't understand that you have Buddha right here, that the Nirvana Buddha is right here, even seeing it has no meaning. So the Tathagata Abundant Treasures has this great vow to enable you to awaken to your own mind. So the Buddha fulfilled everyone's request, manifesting a Buddha for you on the outside, manifesting many emanations returning. Then, with a sound, he opened the door of Tathagata Abundant Treasures. Then, sat there side by side with him. You still don't awaken. You still grasp marks. This one hasn't entered nirvana. This one has entered nirvana. Past nature also arises. Future nature also arises. All grasping marks. So, the Tathagatas are equal. Equal. What's manifested is just an image. There's no past, present, future. Past Buddha is also present Buddha, is also future Buddha. So this is a chapter on seeing the jeweled stupa, the 11th chapter, also a climax of the assembly. At the assembly, the stupa of Tathagata Abundant Treasures emerged from the earth. Then the Buddha also spoke some spiritual eloquence, telling everyone his lifespan is immeasurable. His lifespan is immeasurable. The chapter on the lifespan of the Tathagata, the 16th chapter. Then the chapter on spiritual powers, then manifesting the extensive 10,000 appearances. This is the Buddha's realm. The Buddha's lifespan is immeasurable. The Buddha is fundamentally unborn and undying, so the lifespan is definitely immeasurable. But most importantly, you grasp marks. You saw Shakyamuni Buddha's loving birth, upholding the way, realizing the way, upholding the Dharma, entering nirvana. You saw the series of marks. So when everyone is grasping marks, they cannot see the Buddha's immeasurable lifespan. You now, that is to say, you even say, we're now here. There's a Buddha over there with an immeasurably separate lifespan living. No, it's right here, right there in each one of you. There's a Buddha with immeasurable lifespan right there in you, right in each person's own mind. There's a Tathagata with immeasurable lifespan, unborn and undying, undefiled and unpurified, neither increasing nor decreasing. Here, all there in you. You need to see this Tathagata. From the 11th chapter, 15th chapter, 16th chapter, 21st chapter, all teaching the Buddha's realm, the Buddha's spiritual eloquence realm. From the chapter on emerging from the earth, that is many great Bodhisattvas emerged from the earth, all liberated by Shakyamuni Buddha. In this chapter, the Buddha's chapter on spiritual powers, chapter on the merit of the Dharma teacher, afterward, the Buddha continuously introduced the realms of some great Bodhisattvas. In this great Bodhisattva realm, appearing in the Lotus Sutra, are Bodhisattvas including Never-Disparaging Bodhisattva. This Never-Disparaging Bodhisattva is Shakyamuni Buddha's past life. Also Medicine King Bodhisattva, also Wonderful Sound Bodhisattva, also Avalokiteśvara Bodhisattva, also in the Wonderful Adornment King Past Deeds chapter, Medicine Superior Bodhisattva, Medicine King Bodhisattva, 2 Bodhisattvas. The deeds of these Bodhisattvas. Never-Disparaging Bodhisattva has an anecdote. It tells, in a past life there was a Never-Disparaging Bodhisattva. He often cultivated a Dharma method, cultivating the sublime lotus platform. That is, whenever he saw anyone, he would bow to them, saying, "You are all Buddhas. I dare not look down on you. I bow to you. You all cultivate the Bodhisattva path. Sooner or later you will all become Buddhas." Whenever he saw a person, he would bow like this. This was his cultivation method. Many people found him very annoying, especially some who cultivated very well. Those who lacked purity, they really found him annoying to death. When he came to bow, they'd say, "Here you are giving us predictions again. We know ourselves will become Buddhas. Not you again." Whenever he saw them, he'd go, "Bow, I dare not look down on you." But when Never-Disparaging Bodhisattva bowed to you, did you see that he is Buddha? If you are Buddha, why don't you look and see that the person bowing to you is also Tathagata? Those people found him very annoying, very annoyed with this Buddha. Just bowing. What for? How come? That is to say, not a bit of compassion. He cultivated like this. Some people even took stones to beat him. So in the end, he didn't say, "I dare not look down on you. You are all Buddhas. You believe in the Bodhisattva path. Sooner or later, you'll all become Buddhas." Then many people beat him. Then he would run. When beaten, he'd run. After running far away, he'd follow behind them again, doing the same thing. Especially with those Arhat disciples, especially with those Buddha disciples, he'd chase after them bowing. Then those disciples would get annoyed. Finally, they gave him a nickname, a moniker, Never-Disparaging Bodhisattva, because he looks down on no one. Never-Disparaging Bodhisattva. he thought like this. In Never-Disparaging Bodhisattva's cultivation method, what he actually bowed to was the Buddha within sentient beings. He was breaking his own marks. Some sentient beings would treat him well. Some would beat and scold him, but he didn't give rise to hatred. He didn't grasp marks. So-called Buddha. This is what, when we cultivate and realize the lotus realm today, I keep telling you everyone is Buddha. You can also grasp marks. You discriminate. You think this one's not good. That one's good. This one's beautiful. That one's ugly. Everyone is Buddha. This is one Dharma method. Never-Disparaging Bodhisattva achieved accomplishment through this Dharma method. He was a Shakyamuni Buddha in that past life, cultivating the Lotus Sutra, relying on this Dharma method, just bowing every day. Finally achieved accomplishment, because he broke through the mark of sentient beings. When others beat him, scolded him, he didn't even have patience. He just felt that others were as the Buddha should be. When everyone beat him, he also knew to run. It's not like he didn't run and just took the beating. When Buddha was beaten, he'd take it, he'd run. But after running, he'd come back and bow. He'd continue cultivating his Dharma method. In this process, he continuously tempered his own mind nature, letting himself abide in the realm of all sentient beings are Buddhas, not discriminating, not holding grudges. Not when others beat or scold him, giving rise to resentment. So he cultivated and realized through this Dharma method. So these are the deeds of Never-Disparaging Bodhisattva. There's another, the deeds of Medicine King Bodhisattva. What are the deeds of Medicine King Bodhisattva? Medicine King Bodhisattva in ancient times cultivated and finally realized a supernatural power called the samadhi of manifesting all physical forms. At that time, in ancient times, Medicine King Bodhisattva was called Bodhisattva gladly seen by all beings. His name was Bodhisattva gladly seen by all beings. This Bodhisattva, through cultivation, realized a spiritual power called the samadhi of manifesting all physical forms. In this realm, he could manifest all physical forms. That is, he could transform into whatever he wanted, even more transformations than the Monkey King, manifesting all physical forms, such as supernatural transformation. With that kind of body, his body was already a very wonderful body. If he was a heavenly being, his body having this kind of supernatural transformation, he should very much treasure his own body, because relying on this body, he could manifest all supernatural transformations, could transform into all physical forms. That is to say, very wonderful. All sentient beings gladly saw him, called Bodhisattva, gladly seen by all beings. But when he cultivated this body, this very wonderful body, he said, I attained virtue through reading the Lotus Sutra. So, to express respect for the Buddha, I will burn my body as an offering to the Buddha. I will light myself like a candle, like incense, as an offering to the Buddha. In the scriptures, he burned his body as an offering to the Buddha twice. This was also a Dharma method of his cultivation. But many sentient beings now would not doubt, because looking from the scriptures, Medicine King Bodhisattva was definitely different from our human realm now. Whether at that time it was the human realm or heavenly realm, the physical state of sentient beings at that time was a bit different from our structure now. So if we now want to cultivate this Dharma method, we can't first light ourselves up to make an offering to the Buddha. If you light yourself up, you'll have no capital for cultivation. You still need to take this body to cultivate. Moreover, we also haven't realized the samadhi of manifesting all physical forms. So we now shouldn't imitate Medicine King Bodhisattva burning his body as an offering to the Buddha. Actually, us now, those truly cultivating the right path, are burning their bodies as offerings to the Buddha. Because the purpose of burning the body as an offering to the Buddha is to enable us to cut off the view of body. That is to say, don't think your physical body is so wonderful, so good, adorning yourself with cosmetics every day. So beautiful. We haven't even transformed into such a wonderful body. We love this stinking skin bag so much. When we can't let go of this stinking skin bag, can't let go of this body, we feel we can't let go of our desires. Because the view of body brings bodily desires. Our physiological desires come from the view of body. Actually, this section of the Lotus Sutra tells us the importance of renouncing the view of body. That is to say, don't be infatuated with your physical body. Whether you cultivate into a light transformation body, you're still a body. This body has life, has rebirth. Medicine King Bodhisattva set an example for us, burning his body as an offering to the Buddha. Last time when we sat during the retreat, seeing you sitting in the meditation area, I said you were burning your bodies as offerings to the Buddha. Because everyone sitting there during the retreat, eating vegetarian without entertainment, previously having to meditate for several hours, then sitting there holding it in, the desires of the whole body expanding and exploding. I felt that was also burning the body as an offering to the Buddha. Like being burned by fire, the body is uncomfortable, wanting to eat meat or whatever. That's also burning the body as an offering to the Buddha. Using the body to cultivate the right path is burning the body as an offering to the Buddha. We now can only learn to this point. So don't blindly burn your own head, burn your own arm. Their arms could burn for thousands of years. Our arms would burn up in a few hours. Our realm has a gap from theirs. So our cultivation method is mainly on the mind nature. When we look at Mahayana classics, mainly look at things of the mind nature. Don't imitate their physical affairs. If we can use our bodies to cultivate the right path, give up our desires and habits, cut off our greed and attachment to the view of body, then we've learned from medicine King Bodhisattva. Within it, there's also wonderful sound Bodhisattva. Wonderful sound Bodhisattva came from another world. A Bodhisattva from another world. When introducing her deeds within, I think the most interesting thing is what she created. She created a lotus. It was golden leaves, silver stalks. The lotus she created when she came was very much like what we all now call a UFO, how it descends, passing through very much like a flying saucer. Wonderful sound Bodhisattva and Avalokiteśvara Bodhisattva, these two chapters you'll see in the scriptures yourselves. It's mainly told of these two Bodhisattvas, some deeds of liberating sentient beings according to conditions. By whatever method sentient beings need to be liberated, they manifest in that form to liberate them. Not how they want to liberate, but what you need, then they manifest. They forever stand on the basis of sentient beings' needs. Perhaps you need an enemy to liberate you, so they manifest an enemy for you to see. If you need a Buddha, they manifest a Buddha. If you need a Bodhisattva, they manifest. Perhaps you're a garbage collector, so they manifest as a garbage collector, whatever you need. Including Avalokiteśvara Bodhisattva's hearing sounds and rescuing from suffering, it's all based on your achieving the way.